Hello and welcome to my channel, Budgeting with Ali, or welcome back if you haven't already watched some of my videos. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. It's almost payday, which means I'm going to check in on my cash envelopes to show you and keep track of how my spending is going. This past 2 weeks has actually been going a little bit better than the previous 2 weeks, which you can check out here. It was slightly disappointing, but we got through it and seems to be going. I'm back on track, I think, hopefully. Anyway, so first up, and this check-in is only for my cash envelopes and sinking funds, plus my emergency fund. So just so you're aware. So first up, for my giving envelope, I budget $130 for every 2 weeks. I gave away all 130, which means I should have $0 in my envelope. So giving, there we go, all empty. Alright, so for restaurants, I budget $30 right now. I did end up spending some of the money, which was I think $5.75, because while I do have Subway gift cards, I got a filling done and I thought, and I had a game the day after I got the filling done, so I thought it would be smart not to go to Subway where I typically eat very crunchy things, and go to McDonald's instead and get my usual meal, which doesn't have as much crunch to it, if any at all. So I just decided that that was a good way. So here's my restaurant envelope. Put the bill first, and then there we go. So I have 22, 24, 24, 25 left, which, oops, apparently I made a hole in that. I'm just that strong. 24, 25, so this bill will be set aside and go towards my extra debt payment, and then the change will go into my change envelopes and then eventually into my coin counter jar, where at the end of the year it'll be put towards my debt. Okay, so for fun, I usually budget 20, but if you watched that bi-weekly check-in from last time, I overspent by $26, so I decided not to give myself any personal / fun money this paycheck. So, and I did stick to that. So that's good. It means I'm ending on a better note than I would have if it was just a 2 paycheck month, so I'm happy about that. Excuse me. How did your January go? Have you found that your spending's been under control, or have you, because of holidays, or has it gone out of control again? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, for groceries, I typically do $65 for this paycheck. However, I had overspent on groceries last paycheck by $15, so I just gave myself $50. I did spend all $50 of that, so I have $0 left. Oh, and I forgot to show you my fun envelope, so I'll do that really quick. Oops, let me see if I can get better light. Okay, yeah. Okay, groceries. Alright, for my bus, I did budget $45 for this paycheck. I spent $0 of that, so I should have $45 left. Oops, sorry. $20.45. All right, put that back in there. There we go. So let's do this total. So altogether, I budgeted $255 for my cash envelopes. For my actual spend is $130, $180, $185, $75, which meant I had $20, $65, $69, $25. Look at me doing mental math. So it's $69.25 under budget, which is always better than being over budget. So I'm really glad that that worked out this way this time. I was able to restrain myself. All right, so next up is my sinking funds, and in the positive negative, I'm not going to do any green or red because they're all positive right now. If that changes, I will use that system, but for now, I'm just going to stick with the black. So, oops, it's gifts first. I had them in the wrong order. Oops. So gifts, I should have 150. So 150, 100, 120, 140, 150, which is good because that'll give me a good head start on saving for Christmas for next year. And it means I won't be panicking because of birthdays that fall in between now and Christmas. I'll have a nice little fund built up for Christmas already. So 150, I spent $0, which means I have 150 left. So now we'll swing into vacation. So for vacation, let's see, I should have $160. So 50, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. So that's going well. Put that back in there. Okay, for MISC, I should have 110. Oops, and better write this down before I forget. So MISC. Oops, I'm just gonna keep bumping that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, wait, did I do that? Yeah, 110, okay. Sorry, for some reason I had 160 from vacation stuck in my head. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110. So just put that in there. Oops. There. There we go. For subscriptions, and I keep forgetting to do this. Oh my goodness. Some days I swear, my brain just does not exist. For subscriptions, I should have 70. I spent 0, so I should still have 70. I'm just saving up for my Disney Plus subscription, and then once I get to 100, I'm going to put anything above 100 in $50 increments to Netflix gift card, which will mean that I won't have to pay for Netflix monthly. And when I say that, so what I would do is get 100 first for Disney Plus to make sure my subscription is covered for November, and then I would keep adding $10, but when I hit that $50 mark, so I would have 150, I would take $50, get a Netflix gift card, and then put that Netflix gift card on my account, and then I wouldn't have to pay that $13.99 monthly, and then I would just keep saving $50 more and get another gift card, etc., etc. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, because I think it's good, but I might be crazy. Well, I am crazy if you ask different people. But yeah. Oh, my 5s are upside down. Alright, so $70. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So that's right on track. 3 more paychecks and I will have enough for my Disney subscription, and I can start saving for the Netflix subscription. Oops. And finally, my hockey. This one is a bit special. So I do have $270 saved up. However, only $20 will be in my cash envelope. The other $250 has been put into a high interest savings account to because I don't like having $250 in any single envelope. It just my own comfort kind of thing. So I spent 0 of that money, so I should have, well, I should have 20 in here and $250 in my account, which I do. So there's the 20, and I do have the $250 in my account. I haven't touched that. So flowers go back in my envelope. There we go. All right, so 270. So altogether, I budgeted $760. I spent $0 of it, which means I still have the $760. And as always, at the end of the month, I do check-in on my emergency fund, and, well, this will be the last time I do a check-in for my brother's tuition, because of course I paid it. So for my emergency fund, I did have $1,000. However, I spent $600 on that, on an emergency that came up. So that was not fun. But I added $750 because it is a 3 paycheck month, so I had that extra money. It just meant that extra money didn't go towards debt, unfortunately. Which means I do have the $1,150. Oh, and the extra $150 is just because for every paycheck, $50 is automatically withdrawn from my paycheck and put towards this specific savings account. So that is what happened there. And that's why it's $150 over the $600 I removed. So I do have $1,150 in my savings account right now. And for my brother's tuition, at the beginning of the month, I had $1,000. I did add the $200 I had budgeted because it turned out it was needed. So, and then I paid my brother's tuition, which meant that $1,200 went. So I have $0 left, and I'm not going to be budgeting towards that anymore because his tuition's covered and he's graduating in June. So yay! So the end of the month turned out to be better than I expected. So I'm really happy that everything worked out that way, and everything's going a bit better. So as always, please do consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. Don't forget to like and comment on my videos. I really appreciate any feedback or anything you want to share with me. And until next time, bye!